Hello everyone. This is Man United Inside again on it. Welcome back again.
Man United transfer imminent, with expert confirming attacker could play over the next week. Jadon Sancho's potential move to Borussia Dortmund from Man United is now imminent, and it is possible that the Englishman will play in Spain this week, according to reports. The Red Devils winger began the season on the bench in their first 3 Premier League matches before Erik ten Hag dropped him out of the squad completely for their 3-1 loss at Arsenal in early September. Ten Hag insisted it was Sancho's poor performances in training that had cost him his place in the squad, with the England international denying those claims and posting on social media that he was being used as a scapegoat for their bad start to the season. Sancho deleted his post but has since refused to apologize to Ten Hag, his coaching team, for his comments, and he was subsequently banned from first-team facilities by the Man United boss. That has meant that Sancho is certain to leave temporarily in the January transfer window. Juventus, Barcelona, West Ham, Dortmund and Saudi Arabian clubs all linked. But it now appears that Dortmund have won the race to sign Sancho, and Sky Germany reporter Patrick Berger insists that a deal is now imminent. Dortmund have headed off on a mid-season break in Spain, where they will play a number of friendly matches, and, with a deal at the final stages, Berger adds that it's possible that the Englishman will play in Spain this week. Transfer expert Fabrizio Romano insists Sancho has given the green light to Dortmund, and the Bundesliga club want to be fast and sign him now. Romano wrote in his Caught Offside column, "Let's start by discussing Jadon Sancho, who is close to leaving Manchester United. This is something already decided some months ago after his relationship with the club was broken, with Erik ten Hag and the whole coaching staff. After initial interest from Juventus, talks are now ongoing between Borussia Dortmund and Manchester United for Sancho. He could return to his former club on loan. They can't make it permanent. Dortmund have to find a way to make a loan deal work, and so the clubs are discussing the details of the deal, such as loan fee and salary coverage. These are being discussed right now. Talks are taking place about these 2 points, and Dortmund can only cover a part of his salary and not 100% from what I'm told. An important point is that Sancho has already given the green light to Dortmund. He's said yes to the Bundesliga giants, as he thinks returning there could be the best move for him for the next 6 months, for him to finally be in an environment where he can give his best. Sancho has already said yes to the move after positive conversations with different people at Dortmund. He wants to return, and so the clubs are now discussing the loan deal. As previously reported, Juventus were interested in Sancho as well, but in the end they were not open to paying that kind of money for a player. Who's leaving the club in 5 months? Let's see if they look for alternatives in that position. Sancho's loan back to Dortmund could happen soon, because conversations are ongoing and Dortmund want Sancho as soon as possible. They want to be fast and sign him now, not at the end of the month. They also want to sign a new left-back as soon as possible. And keep an eye on the future of Dortmund striker Daniel Malen, because I'm told he could leave this January, and it could be part of the domino effect of the Sancho deal. And else, Shaw, Casemiro and Mount, Man United injury list and expected return dates ahead of Wigan clash. All the latest injury news and updates for Man United ahead of their FA Cup encounter with League One side Wigan Athletic. Manchester United will be hoping to put their Premier League woes to one side when they travel the relatively short distance to face Wigan Athletic in the FA Cup third round on Monday night. The Red Devils endured a patchy festive period in the top flight and currently find themselves 8th in the table after picking up just 1 win in their past 5 outings. Erik ten Hag will be aiming to go one better in the FA Cup this season, having seen his side beaten by bitter rivals Manchester City in the final at Wembley last term. An Ilkay Gundogan brace ultimately proved enough to cancel out a Bruno Fernandes equaliser that day, with City running out 2-1 winners. But if the Red Devils are to get their cup campaign off to a positive start by avoiding an upset against the Latics, they will need to do so without a number of key first-team talents. With that in mind, here is Manchester United's complete injury list, as well as expected return dates where possible. Shaw missed a decent chunk of the festive period due to a muscular problem, and it is understood that he is currently being assessed ahead of the trip to Wigan. If the England international does not return on Monday, there is a good chance he will be available against Tottenham the following Sunday, January 14th, Tyrell Malaysia. Another fullback who has missed his fair share of action this season, Malaysia finally looks to be nearing a return to first-team football. Erik ten Hag has previously stated that the Dutchman would be available in the new year, and indeed, he could be back as soon as January 14th. Lisandro Martinez, one of several players expected back in mid-January. Martinez has been suffering from a foot injury during the first half of the campaign, but is understood to be closing in on a return to full fitness. Victor Lindelof, yet another defensive absentee. Lindelof is currently sidelined with a groin complaint. Speaking just before Christmas, Ten Hag said, "Victor is not available. He has done surgery, so he will be out for a couple of weeks." With the holiday season now properly finished, the Swede may be nearing contention, and, assuming he isn't in the squad for the clash against Wigan, he could feature against Spurs. Harry Maguire, very much in the midst of a renaissance prior to sustaining a groin injury against Bayern Munich back in December. Maguire is under assessment, and may well be fit enough to feature in some capacity against Wigan on Monday evening. His return would be a welcome boost. Casemiro, further forward, midfield General Casemiro is one of a smattering of players with one eye on the trip to Tottenham next weekend, with his return from a thigh injury set to represent a positive development for the Red Devils. Mason Mount, Mount's fledgling Manchester United has been hamstrung by disruption, but his aim will be to put an ongoing calf issue behind him with view to finding some kind of rhythm in the centre of the park. The clash against Wigan is likely to come too soon, but again, Tottenham away could be a realistic target for the England international. Manchester United eyeing surprise move for Liverpool target playing in Germany. Manchester United are ready to battle Liverpool for Bayern Munich star Joshua Kimmich in the January transfer window. Manchester United are willing to challenge Liverpool to sign Bayern Munich defensive midfielder Joshua Kimmich in the January transfer window. Bayern are open to hear offers for their star midfielder despite his reputation and importance for the club. Kimmich has been one of the best midfielders in the world since his career's peak year. The 28-year-old displays versatility, playmaking abilities, leadership, and a tenacious mindset in defensive phases. The Germany international uses aggression alongside precision in timing to make important tackles and interceptions to secure the backline. He can dictate the tempo and carve the defense with accurate passes and vision to start an attack. Kimmich started his senior team career as a right-back, and he is capable of playing as a centre-back if required. His defensive awareness combined with playmaking and technical abilities makes him a fantastic all-round asset for his team. Spanish publication AS reported that United are willing to battle Liverpool for the signature of the 28-year-old. Liverpool are lacking a number 6 aside from Wataru Endo, who is currently fulfilling his Asian Cup duties with Japan. Meanwhile, United's interest in Kimmich has surprised many fans and pundits after hyping the signing of Casemiro and Sofian Amrabat. Both the experienced midfielders arrived with similar reputations and expectations but failed to live up to their name.